There was a common mistake made with this check-in number 9, so I'm going to doodle out a solution, maybe clarify what some people did wrong. Just to be different, it says to use the number of refrigerators in your house as the height. Nobody else had this number, so I'm going to say that the height is 4 meters. Doodling a picture may help figure out what happened, why some people got this wrong. We've got level ground, pretend that's level. On the ground, we've got our golf ball. It gets struck and leaves the ground at 12 meters per second. So it starts off down low, moving at 12. Later on, it hits a tree. There's my tree. I don't know how fast it's going when it hits the, I don't know how fast it's going when it hits the tree, but I know that it's 4 meters above the ground. So thinking about energy, the ball started off down low, but moving quickly. So it started off with kinetic energy. It ended up higher than it started, so it ended up with some gravitational, but it was still moving, so it still had some kinetic. I'm going to put a little dash on this side to show that that's later in time. So the energy transfer was kinetic because it was down low and moving quickly, into gravitational because it was up high, and some kinetic because it was still moving. Kinetic energy is 1/2 mv squared. Gravitational is mgh. And then kinetic 1/2 m other v squared. The m's cancel out, as is often the case in this type of question. This is where some people goofed. The 12, the 12 should be on this side of the equal sign all by itself. And using my numbers, that's equal to 9.8 times 4 plus 1/2, I don't know, squared. If we clean that up, 12 squared is 144, half of that is 72. So 72 equals 4 times 9.8 is 39.2 plus 1/2 v prime squared. Flipping things around, 1/2, I don't know, squared. Subtracting the 39.2 from 72, we're left with 32.8. Get v prime squared all by itself by doubling. We're going to be close to 64. I'm getting 65.6. 64 is a perfect square of 8, so we're going to be a little bit bigger than 8. I'm getting 8.1. That's how I wrote the question. It started off down low and fast. When it hits the tree, since it's higher than it started, it's going to be moving slower than 12. So if you flip back, if you got a speed that's bigger than 12, I think you goofed and you did the question as if it hit the tree with a speed of 12, therefore it must have left the ground faster. Really to look for when I'm marking this is the 12 should be on one side of the equal sign all by itself, and the unknown speed should be on the same side of the equal sign as the height that you used.